someone, I think that your group is basically opposed to XL pipeline. I would just like to hear your explanation. We've had a train blow up in West Virginia. We've had trains blow up everywhere. Why would it be, why are you all opposed to the line?
Senator Manchin, I'm not aware that
EDF?
EDF opposed
Let me read
to
it to you.
XL.
Let me read it to you. Give me that. You didn't know that your president was?
Well, I work on natural gas issues, Senator Manchin. If you'd
Well,
like.
here's what it says. It says the Keystone Pipeline was not the right path for America, and President Obama deserves credit for rejecting the project. As a nation, we have turned the corner and now recognizing that we need to consider the impact of energy projects on climate pollution.
So maybe I can address it in the policy context in which you're asserting it.
And that was by Mr. Fred Krupp.
Would that be okay if I?
Sure, any way you want to do it.
So anytime there is a large investment in infrastructure, that's a bet. It's a bet because infrastructure is so costly and so expensive, in the billions,
Can I
in the
interrupt
billions
you?
of
I'm going to
dollars.
interrupt because we're out of time. I want to hear this, but I never known of a company that would make this type of investment unless they had a market. You're saying they're building these projects on spec, whether it be a pipeline or be a transmission line. They're building on spec, hoping it'll come, build it, and they'll use it.
No, I'm saying that companies that invest in infrastructure are making a bet that there's a market for that infrastructure over the long period of time it takes to pay down that infrastructure. And from our perspective and what we know, and I can only speak to this on the gas side, not the oil side, because my area of expertise is on gas. The gas industry itself, in recent filings, is suggesting that renewable energy like wind and solar will be taking market share away from them, that those will be and are increasingly lower cost energy sources.
But the EIA basically predicts that fossil, as far as gas and coal, is going to be a major player, almost 70% of the play up to 2040. 70% energy produced for this nation is going to come from those regions.
The EIA also predicts increasing amounts of wind and solar
That's
being
great.
deployed.
I'm saying, but it's not going to be base load. You agree with that, right? It won't be base load?
I do agree with that.
So you're going to have base load. So we're going to
I
have.
don't agree with that.
You don't agree with base load?
No.
So you like interrupting power? You're okay with?
I think an optimized system uses the lowest cost resources in consideration of public policy elements.
And do you think those could make it without the subsidies that we've given?
Are you referring to pipelines or
I'm
petroleum
referring
industry?
basically to renewables and everything else that we've done.
I think once we start opening the door on who's subsidized how much, that becomes a much more
Sure,
complex.
I agree.